Here, at this very moment, the accumulation for completing a nuclear warhead devise untold cycles in advance by distant kin. A message rings clear that the enemy is fighting a losing war.
Excellent work, Samus. The Theronian bomb is complete.
Saying those words just sounds so liberating and delicious.
We will mark this. Please hurry.
Let's go. Let's go make it even more clear to where that message rings endlessly in inside their heads until their brains explode. Hello everyone, GBA049 here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption of the Metroid Prime Marathon Series, episode number 60. Let's go! We have assembled the Theronian bomb components, and we are about to drop this bomb like it's hot onto the space pirate generators surrounding this piece of a planet that should not exist. I don't know how it existed, and ruin the space pirates' plans altogether, or phases plans, I should say. All right. So now we just need to locate the location of the spire pod. It's right. Okay, let's see. Down here. Down here. Okay. Always gotta go take a look at the fine print on the map. On the map radar here. I'm going the right way. I'm double checking to make sure. Also, this is the one segment in Metroid Prime 3 Corruption that absolutely broke me and kind of made my right arm turn a little bit numb for quite some time when I was doing the Metroid Prime 3 Corruption No Hyper Mode challenge. Because this segment was a fucking bitch to complete without hyper mode. It is agonizing. Ah, for fuck's sake. Speaking of agonizing, whereabouts sensor bar just turned itself off again. There we go, back online. Batteries are fine, okay? I don't know what gives it the idea that it's not. Hold on just 1 second. What the fuck? Hold on. Hold on a second, hold on. I might be missing something here. I think I'm supposed to communicate with 217 first. That's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, of course, I forgot about that. Right. Supposed to communicate with the Aurora unit first and then place the bomb in the spire pod. Of course. I knew that. Alright, let's play out.
We are now ready to execute the final stage of our plan. Place the bomb in the cargo hold of the spire pod and then return here.
Why wasn't I able to do that before? What the fuck? Am I missing something? Oh, it's because I was using the stupid fucking scan visor. I am a retard. Duh! I was using the scan visor, not the command visor. What the hell was I thinking? Anyway. Oh, what having autism does to a motherfucker, I guess. Just so you know, I do have autism. So it's fair game. Making fun of yourself is, you know, easy because that way no one has to do it. can't be made fun of. You're the one doing it first.
Samus, now that the bomb is in place, return to the AU chamber so that we may discuss the final stage of our plan.
All right, let's go. One little nitpick that I have with the planet Elysia, once you're done with the destruction of the Leviathan seed, is that this game pulls off a bit of a Hollow Knight afterwards. For what reason, I have no idea. I mean, thematically it makes sense, but still, it's a huge letdown. It just kind of removes the you know, value points of the area itself, in my opinion.
The Thoronium bomb is primed and ready. Excellent work, Samus.
Could not have done it with Gore. He's in my right arm. No, actually, no. Gore is in my possession. And so is Rundus. Oh. The right-hand men for the job.
To drop the bomb onto the Leviathan shield, you must move the bomb pod directly over the Leviathan and shut down the pod's engine. This must be done manually. This is a dangerous mission. Will you accept it?
If you say no, he gives you he just says, "Okay, I understand. Just come back whenever you're ready."
We understand your need to prepare. Return when you are ready, but please hurry. Your assistance is vital. The Thoronium bomb is to drop the bomb on. This must be done. This is a dangerous mission. Thank you. Initiating Skytown migration.
Also occurred to me that only beings of pure Phazon know the secrets and mysteries that lie beneath the surface of Elysia.
We will move the Skytown facility as close as possible to the Leviathan shield, and then deploy the bomb pod. Do you understand what you are supposed to do, Samus?
Forgot what she formally says after this.
Your task will be to shut down the engines when the bomb pod is centered over the Leviathan. Do you understand what you are supposed
What am I going to say no again?
Your task will be to do you understand
Okay, there we go.
what you are after shutting off the engines, use the escape capsule to return here.
Skytown migration complete.
You must now proceed to the bomb pod. We will release the cables once you're in position. We regret this mission places you in mortal danger, but there are no other options. Good luck.
It's going to be extremely easy. Don't worry. I got hyper mode on my side. Or God mode, I should say.
You must now proceed to the bomb pod. We will release the cables once you're in position.
All right, let's go. Let's go deliver absolute mayhem and destruction to the Space Pirate Army forces. Eventually. How the fuck Gore knew that this plan was going to be made is absurd. It's almost as if that it's almost as if that that Phazon has the power of the sixth sense to know and understand everything. Scary omniscience. Incorporeal entities, microscopic in size, but absolutely massive when grown out of proportion. You can write an entire book about Phazon itself. Holy shit.
Samus, we are sensing a large number of enemy units in your vicinity. The pirates must have detected your movement toward the seed. If If the spire is destroyed before reaching the impact site, all hope for Elysia is lost. You must defend the spire at all costs. Use everything in your power to ensure its safe passage. Good luck, Samus.
And the interesting thing about this is the Spire Pod has its own health bar, which implies that we are the boss for the space pirates. There's a space pirate skiff, assault skiff, lightly armored assault craft. Cannon appears vulnerable. Have a fuck ton of HP even with hyper mode. So this is a lot of energy absorption that you have to deal with in this segment. The fast-moving space pirate assault skiff is used to support troops in combat. The skiff is mounted with a tri-beam cannon, which is capable of firing powerful charged shots. However, the cannon itself is unprotected and can be easily overloaded. This modified version of the ATC has sacrificed durability for speed and often employs hit-and-run tactics. It's a lot sleeker design compared to the ATC unit. They look like lobsters in design, too. Makes me craving for a red lobster. Just less mechanical. Ah, great. The NSA arrived. Nothing special, Armada. Just abuse the fuck out of hyper mode. That's the end goal here. Oh yeah. Also, the thing is about the pirate skiffs is that they are the only threat you have to be aware of when you're defending the Spire Pod. Because everything else, it cannot do anything to damage the structure. Only the skiffs. Priority number one is the skiffs. We take care of them, they're gone, and they give up once you reach the destination. Problem here is that you're supposed to always keep a sharp eye on the map to know exact. I've seen that happen before. That's funny. Yeah. Just continuously exit and enter hyper mode, so that way you know that there's skiffs on the skiffs that appear. Just gonna wait for my phase on to there we go. Phase on to fully load up here. Anything else over here I need to deal with? There's one over here. Yeah, there is. Didn't even give space pirates a chance to retaliate. What the fuck is it? Where are you? There you are. There you are. Even with hyper mode, in hyper mode difficulty, this segment is extremely easy. You have nothing to worry about. Well, aside from the skiffs, of course, but that's it. Jolly Roger drones can't do anything. Space pirates can't do anything. Only the skiffs. I could be wrong, though. That's too late to figure out now. They just immediately just throw themselves off the cliff and just yep, I give up. Fuck this. I'm out of here. Consume my remains later, Dark Samus. I don't want to deal with this anymore. This job sucks. Funny. Anyway. Well, escort mission over. Terminal control Spire engine and evacuation systems. Operate to shut down Spire. And there's a reason of why Gore's mech was in the center of the Spire Pod. Hurry up. Engines are shut down.
Engine override initiated. Deploying emergency escape pod. Scuttle sequence commencing.
This panel indicates the time remaining until engine shutdown.
Minutes until engine shutdown.
Escape pod trajectory has been determined. Operate to begin launch sequence. Escape pod is used for emergency evacuations. Enter the launch pod. Music goes from calm to crazy when you try this.
Escape pod malfunction. Opening repair access tunnel.
This was the reason why the Gore was here to begin with. To make it impossible, seemingly impossible, for us to escape the engine shutdown. To escape the engine shutdown segment of the game. But no, we're making it possible. I don't know, I can scan this. What the fuck? System malfunction, piston is no longer active, restore power to resume operation. How the fuck he got in here, I have absolutely no idea, but he did. And unlike at Planet Norian, the timer is actually, you know, numerically accurate. So it's no longer like, oh yeah, meteor impact in 3 minutes. Like, I don't know, 30 seconds later. Meteor impact in 2 minutes. Yeah, the 242 is lying to you. Circuit board is exposed and malfunction. Repairs to damaged sections necessary. Well, duh, it's necessary. It's the only way you can do it.
Engine shutdown in 4 minutes.
Turn everything green challenge. Says bottom line function normally. Try to scan that. Okay. Safety shutter is locked. It could be ripped apart if pulled with a strong enough force. Yoink. Handles escape pod track system. Unable to extend track while damaged. I understand why they put a time limit on here. This is a case if just a little test to make sure if people are not fully acquainted with the controls of welding with the rear remote. Gate appears fragile. It could probably be pulled off if its hinges with enough force. Yoink. Circuit board operates escape pod systems. Repair board to bring pod systems back online. And that's the last one too. Here we go.
Escape pod online.
And there's steam spiders. Why? I have no idea. What the fuck?
Engine shutdown in 3 minutes.
Piston is receiving power. Lift operations restored. Enter hologram to activate. Maybe it is accurate, I don't know. Alright, let's get out of here. And of course, he had to give me that first. Always gain that. Escape pod thruster controls are now online. Engage thrusters to launch the escape pod. Here we go. See you later, bitches! Whee! Oh, I didn't have to. You didn't show the animation. Whatever. That's literally an atomic explosion. Siege shield destroyed. I like the timing of this musical fanfare. It makes you feel so powerful. We did it.
The plan worked. The bomb's impact resulted in the destruction of the Leviathan's shield, and the seed is now exposed. Fly there and destroy it.
All right, let's begin. The fight against Helios. Enigmatic organism in the Metroid series, and I've got quite a few things on my mind to piece together on how much I genuinely feel about this boss. It has absolutely nothing to do if I like it or not. I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. Not one of my favorite fights in the series, but it's an honorable mention that I place in the countdown for a reason. That reason, I completely forgot the exact words, but once we get there, yeah, let it speak for itself. It's something that really discombobulates the brain hemispheres, to put it simply. And that, I mean, that's how I feel about it. Like subjectively, that is how I truly feel towards the Helios boss fight. Conceptually, it works marvelously. Its placement, on the other hand, it really gives me chills up my spine. Like, it really does. Theoretically, the entire presence of Helios is an exact manifestation of planet Elysia itself. Because the Elysians were instructed by the Chozo to learn more about the surface of the planet. What mysteries are contained on the surface of planet Elysia itself. But they were unable to accomplish that because of how dangerous the atmosphere was. Space pirates, Planet Phase, and Dark Samus, working together, just discovered that mystery, and what the fuck the space pirates uncovered on the surface of Elysia to make the Leviathan Seed larva, the infant, use as a host for Phazon production, is something strangely mechanical. Why is that? Why in the hell is Helios a mechanical organism? Does that mean that planet Elysia is home to technology-based life forms the same way that Skytown is? It is exactly of what planet Elysia is by design. A complete unsolved mystery. This is all the information that we have on what's on the surface of Elysia, and it is terrifying. It's so out of place. It's so unknown. It doesn't make any sense. Nothing adds up. And yet it's there in its haunting presence. Let's go fully examine the details. And where is it located? Somewhere up there, but you can't see it. The seed's core is contained within this opening. It relies on a corrupted creature for protection. We don't know its origins. We don't know what it's based off of. What kind of creature it is. Is it of Chozo? Is it of Chozo design? Is it Elysian design? Is it something on the surface of Elysia? We don't know. That's what's so terrifying about Helios. Or maybe it's something space pirate design. But how could that be the case? There's no other information about it. The music just makes it even. The music just make those entire credentials about Helios' entire background even more, just, you know, even more greater with emphasis on how just hauntingly mysterious and opaque this creature is. Helios is using the swarm boss to form a fast-moving ball of energy, Avoid contact with the sphere. Helios' exterior armor is well shielded, but still vulnerable to beam weaponry. Inflicting enough damage will cause him to overheat. Him? Okay, that's weird. There's no way in hell that this is a freaking male creature. They might have changed that in the trilogy to where it's just, you know, a creature, a machine. To overheat and expose this Phazon enhanced core. This core can be overloaded with Phazon-based energy. Destruction of the core unit should prove fatal, but it's difficult to achieve. Target is the prime bot of a large group of swarm bots, all of which are energized by Phazon. Helios will use the swarm bots for both offensive and defensive measures, assuming different formations will allow for various forms of attack. What the hell kind of design is this? There's a lot of segmented metal plates on the surface, on the exterior of the thing. Some sort of rapidly moving heart organ in the center of the core. A radar on the top that acts like some sort of other opening for the exterior. And chainsaws for arms? What in the fuck even is this? Something that feels so out of place in the Metroid series just has all kinds of has all kinds of potential to like leave it. No, actually, no, don't have any potential. Leave it unanswered. It's better left unsaid on what the hell Helios is supposed to be, or why it's here, and fucking hell. Now it's making a gyroscopic ring around itself. He always using 5 separate bots to maintain his form, destroy them simultaneously to stop his attack. I will say mechanically this fight is extremely well made and is extremely well designed. Uh-oh. How am I gonna duck underneath this and avoid it? No, I can't. It is just low enough to reach me, because of course it can. Alright. And each time when you break apart its form, it assembles different kinds. One of which is, what the hell is this? Helios is charging each group of swarm bots for a powerful attack. Overload their energy to damage them. A little bit too late, don't you think? Never mind, I can just tank them. Fuck it. Overload it with overload more hits, and then exposes its core. Helios' outer shell is open, core is exposed and vulnerable to Phazon-based attacks. Ouch! Where'd you go? What's it doing now? Alright, it's just going back to ball form. That harp is doing wonders for this soundtrack. Chose the right instrument for composing this one, Kenji Yamamoto. Add more of the mystery of the entire freaking existence of Helios. Yeah, masterpiece. What's it doing now? Oh, it's just the ring again. That really should have. Well, whatever. I can just tank this. Interesting. That's not colored black and white like everything else. Damn it. Whoa! I have never seen it do that before. You can generate a freaking laser. That deals a fuck ton amount of damage. Holy shit. Huh. This was it. So this is what might have inspired Lunala. Well, the more you know. And the fact that it turns your screen all staticky when he hits you, or just passes by you, is another indication on what the hell this thing is supposed to be. Oh, right, of course. The humanoid form. Helios' bots have assumed a humanoid form, but the arm and leg joints appear to be weak. Ouch. Uh-oh, I might as well be careful. Holy shit. Alright, of course, it's supposed to wait until it's winding up. And instantly reveal its core that way. I am running severely low on HP. Holy shit. And so are you. Ouch. It has other forms too, but let's wait. The fuck? Alright, of course, the vortex. Ah, fuck. Helios is creating strong currents of air to deflect attacks, but can still be damaged by ground-based explosions. Should I even try this? Oh my god, that deals so... Oh my god, that's so fucking stupid. Alright. Let us finish him off normally with, oh, go back to this again. Uh-oh. Oh shit, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Holy shit, I'm running low on energy. Alright. Back to the humanoid form, huh? Okay, gotta be careful here. Concentrate, concentrate. That was close. Got it! Just in time. I thought I'd die after that. Another show of how slightly overwhelming the fight can be because of how much stuff you have to deal with, but yep, that's the Helios fight. Deadly, mysterious, and unsolved like it always is. Reserving even more phazon radiation into our bodies. And now, we got the most amazing weapon, in my opinion, in the game. I was gonna say series, but then I remember the Dark Beam exists. The Hyper Missile. Oh, hell yeah. Let's fucking go. I'm gonna have so much fun blasting my enemies to smithereens with hyper missiles, because at this because by this point, the use of the mini Gatling from the hyper beam has become more or less obsolete. Because holy shit, the impact and damage and effects from the hyper missile are just out of this damn world. They are so freaking cool to use. And perfect way to test it out too, with 4 targets. Oh yeah, interestingly enough, when you for whatever reason run out of missiles, the game gives you more of them. The game supplies you with more missiles by giving you these sandbat swarm bot enemies. Just in case if you ever run out, which is always helpful. All right, let's go. So let's go. Boom. 1 core destroyed. 2 cores destroyed. 3 cores destroyed. And the other core destroyed. Now for the Leviathan Infant. I think this resembles Kotake. Kotako? Yeah, it's Kotako. Hello, Kotako. Despite the fact that you have blue eyes instead of red, but whatever. Still the same. Alright, let's just go abort this thing. Abort it before he gets any more nasty ideas. Well, just so you know. Boop. And with that, we have finished Gore's mission for him. Easily the longest segment in the entire game, but it's still incredibly fun to explore around this gigantic planet. Nonetheless, all the same, and I enjoy it. I really do enjoy I really enjoy Planet Elysia.
Elysia is now free of further corruption, Samus. Both Leviathans have been removed from Federation space. You have once again performed admirably.
Unfortunately, as to what I have been alluding to earlier about Metroid corruption pulling off a Hollow Knight after when you destroy the Spyro Pod and make it land on the Leviathan shield to access Leviathan Seed, you can no longer go to the other locations in the main area around Elysia, because they are permanently blocked off. You're supposed to fly to other parts of the planet, to fly around other parts of the planet with other landing sites to reach other locations around the area now that that one segment in the area is now completely gone, removed from the map. Similarly to what the fuck the infected Crossroads did by blocking off 2 shortcuts! It's the exact same idea there. But again, thematically it makes sense, but still. At least corruption is an excuse. Hollow Knight? None.
However, the threat is not over. We received word from a reconnaissance unit that an emergency GF communication capsule has been found. Analysis has uncovered a message from Gandreda sent while she was searching for the pirate homeworld. This is her last message right before she disappeared.
Really wish you could have told her. Really wish you could have told us what the message was, but probably was like, oh yeah, I found something interesting about the space pirate homeworld, Urtragas. Oh wait, no, I'm just gonna go dissect the message right here in her own words.
To our surprise, the message indicates that a Leviathan has also impacted the pirate homeworld, which suggests that pirates are now enhancing their military forces with Phazon. Worse, the corruption appears to be spreading very quickly. It's as if the planet itself is transforming into pure Phazon. Left unchecked, this corruption could spread to the entire galaxy. The time to act is now. You must destroy that Leviathan and stop the spread of further corruption. To that end, the Federation is planning a full-scale assault on the pirate homeworld. The attack will commence as soon as our preparations are complete. We have marked the location of the pirate homeworld on your map. And Samus, be on the lookout for Andrea.
Now let's go take a look at her now let's go take a look at her biology scan. It's gotten worse. I'm trying, guys. Come on. There we go. Got it. Status corrupted. Phazon level 50%. We are 50% corrupted. So what does that mean? Well, as I said earlier, we're slowly becoming the very thing slowly becoming the very thing we swore to destroy. Quite literally, in fact. I'm debating. Should I go to planet Norian and get the energy tank from the Metroid Hatcher, or go to the pirate homeworld first? Let's explore a little bit in the pirate homeworld. Actually, no. We're going to do that in the next episode, of course. The command center of the space pirate homeworld. Also take a glimpse on how bad the corruption is spreading on this planet. It's quite a lot, actually. So bad to the point that it's grown those gigantic Phazon tendrils that just... Ugh. There's a lot. Phazon eggs, Phazon webs, tentacles. Oh, it's bad. We got a gigantic mess to clean up in here. Little brief analysis on what the space pirate homeworld is, and it's something that always intrigued me. Just for the place simply being called the space pirate homeworld suggests many things right from the start. Okay, number one, this is not the homeworld of the space pirates. That's planet Zebes, number one. Number two, this is a planet the space pirates invaded some time ago. I don't know when, no one knows when, and it has been basically renamed into the pirate homeworld But what it used to be called before, or what this planet used to be before the space pirates came in, is completely 100% unknown. But the name of the planet, of the pirate homeworld, is still, is still available in unused scan entries, that is, of course. This place is called Planet Ertragus, which is an outstanding name for a alien-based planet, especially for the Metroid series, which fits perfectly like a dime, or fits perfectly like a glove and whatnot. But here's the very unfortunate part about Ertragus. What does Ertragus mean? Well, it obviously has to be a reference to space pirates, like retrieving immense value, because that's what pirates do and whatnot. But in here they made it a little too literal and a bit innuendo-like, because the name Ertragus means big booty. No, you cannot make this up. I don't know why it's called that, but it just had to come up with something, I guess. Oh yeah, and as for the planet itself, for the unused logbook entry for it, Galactic Federation data file UT-009, Planet Ertragus. GFDF UT-009. Until recently, Ertragus was listed as Planet SN-883, an inconspicuous world far from the boundaries of Federation space. We now know that a large armed force of space pirates is stationed there. The pirates call this planet Ertragus, meaning large booty. Maybe that's the reason why that they removed that entry, because it was too silly. First scans were blocked by sophisticated jamming technology. We are currently waiting a report from GF agents who were deployed in this sector. And there's another unused log entry. Onslaught. Space pirate data decoded. Actually, you know what? I'll read these two entries later, because the lore of Planet Ertragus is extremely fucking morbid and terrifying in every aspect that you can imagine. But we're not going to examine much of the. Not going to examine much. We're not examine at all. We're not going to explore the space pirate homeworld just yet. We're going to save that for the next episode. And this is going to be quite a long one as well. Not as long as Planet Elysia, but long nonetheless, because there's a lot of navigation. We got to be careful with a bunch of space pirates. A couple mini bosses along the way. Just the usual thing. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, the corruption is definitely spreading all over the planet and all over us as we speak, and things just get so much worse from here on out. Not worse as in difficulty, but worse as in visualization on what you're seeing. Well, anyway. Completed the task of Planet Elysia. Erased some evidence on what the surface of Planet Elysia holds. May it be that way. And to examine a faceless replica of Planet Zebes. Hence the remix of the Criteria surface and Super Metroid. Because you can't call it the Pirate Homeworld without having that leitmotif in its theme song. Which, oddly enough, doesn't play until you reach the depths. Which is still way later on. I don't know why, but it just does. Well, anyway. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you later. This is GBA049, signing out, going offline, and see you next mission. And it's going to be a dark one.